guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you our morning routine. If you're new here, I am a mom of two. My son is 7 and my daughter just turned 4. My son is doing virtual school from home right now, so we have a little bit of a different morning routine than we may have last year, but we are working with it. So it is about 5:30 or 6. I set my alarm, I think at like 5:30, and then I just kind of press snooze for a little bit and get up somewhere between then and 6. So the night before, my kids and I actually had a sleepover in the playroom on the floor. We just put their mattresses down there and snuggled to have a little sleepover. So I was upstairs with them. I came down and I am just going to be washing my face, brushing my teeth, and I'm going to try and get ready real quick before they wake up.
So maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. 'Cause I don't wanna waste my time. If we don't feel the same way, then don't pretend everything's okay. Don't string me along the way you do. Just let me get over you. Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you. So maybe I should go.
After I do that, I'm going to get the food out for my dogs. We have 2 dogs, Bentley and Bree, and they sleep in a kennel together just because mainly Bentley is very crazy, I guess you could say. He would definitely jump on the kids and pounce on them all night and try and wake everybody up. So they sleep in their crate together, and I'm just going to get their breakfast ready and then give it to them outside after they go potty. This is our coffee table, and I almost always lay out outfits for the kids the night before, and sometimes I will for myself as well. Sometimes I'll just kind of stay in sweatpants all day, but the night before I did lay out an outfit for myself, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on and then put on some makeup real quick. I don't always put on makeup every single day, but I had a lot to do this day, and I did have a doctor's appointment and had to run a couple errands, so I just felt a little bit better with some makeup on.
Waste my time.
And by this time, Jaden had already come downstairs and he was just playing on his Nintendo on the couch for a little bit. These are their outfits that I had laid out for them. So now I'm going to go upstairs and wake Everly up. And I thought she was still sleeping, but I went up and she was very sad. Sometimes she wakes up very happy. Sometimes she wakes up and just kind of sits there quietly until I come get her. So I was giving her lots of snuggles this morning to cheer her up and kind of wake her up in a good mood. Some mornings she wakes up and comes down and jumps all over me and smothers me with hugs, And today was just one of the days where I was going to have to do that with her because she was just not feeling it this morning. I think it was a little bit too early. Like I mentioned earlier, my son is doing virtual school from home. So some days we have to go to his actual school. So I'm just going to grab a mask and head out the door. And I have to go to his school to drop off his work from the previous week and pick up the work for this coming week. I usually do this Fridays after he logs off, but I tried last Friday before spring break and the doors were locked. So I'm going to have to go this morning as soon as the school doors open. But first I am stopping at Starbucks because it is way too early. It is a Monday morning. And some mornings it is just so much easier to run through the drive-thru real quick and feed the kids, especially if we have an errand to run before 7 a.m. like we did this morning. So that is their breakfast for today. We got home just in time, right as they were logging into class for the day, so that was perfect timing. I also picked up some things out of his school mailbox, which was the Scholastic book thing that I love flipping through in his progress report, along with his papers for this coming week. So this is where we slept last night. Like I said, we put the mattresses on the floor and just kind of all piled together and had a sleepover. So Everly was just finding her stuffed animals, and then I'm taking her to brush her teeth. Jaden is old enough to brush his by himself, and then Everly brushes hers first, and then I go behind her and do it after her as well, just to make sure she got all of them. And then I will usually have her sign on to ABC Mouse or play some kind of learning games on the computer while I get Jaden started and get him settled in and make sure that he is okay.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
And then once I have both kids taken care of, fed, and starting some learning activities, school, all of that, I will very quickly try and unload the dishwasher and do any kind of little cleaning things that I need to do around the house before the actual day gets started, just to kind of set me off on a good foot. Some days I will make my bed, some days I will not. I do not usually have the kids make their beds anymore. I'm just going to be honest. With the time change and everything going on lately, our mornings are pretty busy to begin with, and it is just not at the top of my priority list. So just trying to keep it real again with you guys, but especially last night with the mattresses on the floor, and honestly we're probably going to have another sleepover this evening. I'm just not concerned about it.
Forever, I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause
Then I will typically get a couple snacks out for them and leave them out. Jaden does have lots of screen breaks, so I want them to know exactly where the snacks are going to be right on the counter and what they can eat. That way they're not asking me for cereal or chips or something like that.
I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
And then when I was cleaning out my closet the other day, I found a gift that I was going to give Everly for her birthday last month that I completely forgot about. So I went ahead and got that out for her so that she can play that while I am putting some of the folded laundry in this basket. And this is probably where that laundry is going to sit for the next couple of days until I find some time to actually put it away. I know it only takes a couple minutes, but that is just the hardest part of it for me. Washing, drying, and folding is not that bad, but putting it away for some reason is like the world's worst thing to me.
Don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment.
And then I thought I would include a little kids clothing haul from Target for all you moms that watch my videos. They have the best clothes. This is the pretty much only place I get the kids clothes. And I mean, my kids, like I said, are 7 and 4. They grow out of everything so quickly, and they tend to get everything very messy. So there's no way I'm going to be spending a lot of money on really nice clothes, but Target has the most affordable clothes in my opinion, and they do last pretty long. And I also saw something the other day on, I think it was TikTok, where you can take any of your Cat and Jack items back if it is within the same year that you purchase them to replace them if something happens to them, which I think is really cool. So that's just a little fun fact for all my moms out there. So anyway, I got Jaden a couple new shirts and some pants, everything from last summer my kids have both grown out of. So they needed a couple more things now that the weather here in Charlotte is getting warmer. They needed some summer clothes because they cannot be wearing pants in this heat. So I got them each some shorts, a couple t-shirts, and I just love those prices.
I will keep on searching for my highs.
And of course, my shopping cart found its way over to the dollar spot like it normally does, and they had the most amazing things this time. I got these 3 beach towels for $5 each, and they have such cute patterns. My kids love rainbow. So I got each of us a beach towel. And then I also found this little physical activity board, and my kids love basically anything that comes with a marker, so that was fun. I got this cute little basket. It was $5, and then this pillow for Everly's room was also $5, and it's such a cute pattern. I saw this for only $3. I'm still not really sure what it is, but there you go. There's the contents if you can figure it out. I think it's something like you paint something or you make something or maybe both. I have no idea. So I got one for each of the kids. It was $3. And then they had these huge picture frames with these beautiful prints in them for only $5. I feel like the dollar spot is sometimes a hit or miss, but there it was definitely a hit. Then I'm going to go through and find a podcast to listen to. And today I'm listening to the Bits of Brie podcast, which I love. I listen to it all the time. And I'm just going to go back and actually do my hair because I forgot to do it this morning. I just brushed through it, but I did have a doctor appointment, so I wanted to look a little bit more presentable. So now the kids are fed. Jaden's doing school. Everly is working on a couple little learning activities that I'm about to go join her with. All the chores are done for the morning. So now I will spend my day bouncing back and forth between the kids, but our next video is a homeschool day in the life video, so make sure you come back for that one next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Even if the sky is falling down,